that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. I turn it up. Energy.
You know what time it is, man. You know what time it is.
It's time for a new episode of ABOV The Multiverse, alright? That's what it is.
And it's our first December episode.
Yes.
Which means Christmas is here, my dog.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, yo, check out the sweater, dog. Check out the sweater, dog. You know what I'm saying? You got the homeboy Santa on there with his hat.
You saw the sticker on it.
No, but the sticker means something.
Oh, put your drink in my pouch.
Yeah,
Whoa.
in the pouch.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to.
You don't even put any. What are you gonna put in there? What drink?
Eggnog.
Smell it.
I've never drink eggnog ever in my life, man. But anyways, man, we have the ABOV The Multiverse podcast, and this is Adrian Blest.
Yep.
And I'm Avery Harden, and I love Christmas. And it's December. It's December. What's today? I don't even know what today is. It's the 3rd of December, and Christmas is right around the corner. So I'm hyped. You know, I'm excited. I even hit Dre up. I told my roommate, we gonna have like a ugly sweater Friendsmas like gathering at my crib in a couple weeks. And man, I'm hyped. Yeah. So I'm starting a tradition now. You know what I'm saying? So when I get my little chica and my little kids, I'm like, yo, I started this one before you even thought of. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's good. I'm glad you have a tradition to, you know. Check
the socks, man. Check the socks, man. We got the elf on the socks. Yeah, elf. Right. Will Ferrell hit me, bro. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy Olin. He works at Stan's. Tanner. Yeah, he threw me like hella socks, bro. Like I think like.
I'm sure Stan's gonna love to know about that.
No, I think they liked the video. I posted a video like unboxing, and he tagged them and everything.
Trying to get the samples out.
Hey man, shoot! Sponsor us, bro.
It's like the messed up samples. It's like wealth or something.
It's just the character. It's not his name. Look, it's just him. But yeah, man. Anyways, we here, man.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, guys. Even though it's not Christmas time, or Christmas time, actually, still like 3 weeks away, but close enough that it's close.
I mean, it's a time to celebrate. Like,
buying gifts. If you're not buying gifts, start buying gifts.
Yeah, this is the time. This is the time to start watching Christmas movies. This is the time to go and like see Christmas lights. And
we did just we did just watch The Grinch, the one.
Oh really?
Oh,
man, this is okay. So I've been watching Christmas movies since November 1st.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And the thing with the Christmas, my Christmas tradition that I've already started is you start on November 1st and you watch the booty movies first. So Grinch, Home Alone, Santa Claus, they're not in this.
Santa featuring the ho ho ho's.
Yeah, you got
X-rated ones or what?
No, I mean like bad movies. Oh, okay. Like you gotta watch them first. Like I watch hella bad like Christmas like movies. Like they're not in the arena of like the Santa Claus, Home Alone, The Grinch.
Like what? It's an example.
I watched Christmas with the Cranks the other day. It's like Tim Allen, and it's it's like a slower, you know what I mean, like movie. The newer Home Alones, like it's like 5 of them. Okay. They are like god awful. Okay. You gotta watch those. Like they're bad, bro. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not saying they're the best Christmas movies, but it gets you in the spirit of the Christmas, you know what I mean? Okay. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So
cool.
I'm in there every day.
We'll talk about we'll do our top 5 Christmas movies towards the end. I already know yours, but you can do an extended list because I know you got a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I got some though. I think I got some good ones. But yeah, we'll talk about that. We got a lot to talk about in this episode. Actually, I don't even know if we have that much to talk about on this episode, but we always do find a way. So I know for sure. I just finished watching something I want to talk about. I think we're going to be covering for the next 8 weeks or however long till Christmas time. What is coming up? What is it?
Creature Commando.
Creature Commandos.
Oh, that's this week.
That's this week. Yeah.
Oh, that's hype. I'm hype.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff happening that's going to come up that we'll talk about in the next episode. But today or yesterday came out, or what came out was the newest edition of the Star Wars saga. The new entry to the Star Wars saga. It's called Skeleton Crew. It's on Disney Plus. 2 episodes premiere. It's about like 4 kids who go on a space adventure. Pretty much. I don't know. It's very like Goonies-esque type. It seems very like for the holidays, like you're following little kids, but it's really good.
You're
and
what?
So far, it's like you're following like little kids. Like no.
Whoa.
Disney's woke and shit. But yeah, it's about these 4 kids, and it's actually really. I mean, so far so good. I really like it. It's a different setting that I've seen from Star Wars before. It's not like It's interesting to see. They're in the first episode they show like a suburb, and they've never shown like a Star Wars suburb, and it's interesting to see. I guess what the future would be like in that world. It's really cool to see because it's very relatable. It's right. It's like a suburb.
It's like in a neighborhood. Like usually it's like on a broke down planet.
Yeah, exactly. It's kids going to like school and like a suburban neighborhood, and more unfolds. But yeah, but you should definitely watch it. It's really good. It starts off kind of like slow. You're gonna learn about these little kids, but then it picks up, and by the second episode, you're at the end of the second episode for sure. I was like, oh shit, okay, dope. This is gonna be good, and it's actually shot really well, and the characters in it are really cool. Different characters I've never seen before.
This is the thing with me, and I'm pretty sure all of everybody who's probably watching is like, what do you need to know?
I mean, if you watched Star Wars before, you've watched Star Wars before, but I mean, you don't really need to know anything. I guess like you know about Jedis and stuff. You know about it's about pirates. It's like a pirate show. It starts off with like a pirate. The opening scene is really sick. It's like a ship being boarded by another ship, like pirates in space, and it talks about that in the very beginning, and it says like, it's in between. I guess it's after the Old Republic, so it's kind of hard for you to because I don't think you really know. But there's like the Old Republic who was like in charge. Then the Empire came, which is like Darth Vader. They took over, and after the Empire fell, the New Republic started. Right, so the Old Republic, Empire, New Republic. And this is in the time of the New Republic. But it's but there's like pirates and stuff, and we know that it goes back to during like the new Jedi movies with Poe, or not Poe, what's her name? Rey and stuff. And what's the black dude's name? That's like
John Boyega or something.
John Boyega, yeah, John Boyega. Those ones basically like we know that the Empire comes back and returns in some sort of way, right? So it's in between that. It's before the new Empire returns, and
dude, Star Wars is so much.
But it's crazy, and it's honestly, I was thinking about it today as I was watching it. I'm like, there's a billion stories you can tell in Star Wars because just the setting, the way that they do it, it's so cool. The world that they built, the universe that they've built, is so sick, and you can pick any character out of that world, and it could be there's endless planets that you can just create. Make up. There's things happening all over the galaxy. Like there's infinite amount of stories you can tell in this show or in this world, and it seems like a cool one. There's a scene in it that's really fucking sick with one of the droids. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's like a pirate. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean mixed with the Goonies mixed with Star Wars. It's cool, man. It's really cool.
All right, I think I've been seeing a trailer for it on Disney Plus because I've been watching Abbott Elementary lately.
Oh really? How was that?
It's all right.
It's supposed to be like The Office kind
of.
Yeah,
I think that's why I like it, and it has Everybody Hates Chris on it.
Yeah.
So and I really like his character. Yeah, and he's a dope actor. So I've been watching that just to pass.
I've heard good things.
I told you I've been sick, so
yeah,
I've just been watching that.
I've heard good things about it, and I heard that Always Sunny in Philadelphia did a collab episode with them.
Oh shit! Okay, I didn't know that.
On this new season, I think.
I didn't know that.
And I love Always
Sunny. There is an older lady in there that's fine, dude. That's like I'm like dang, dude. I wish she was young. Like she's.
You're gonna end up with like some older lady like in her like.
I mean, it could.
40s, 50s.
She's like Italian, like used guys, you know. She's like that, and like she's older, like she has to be in like her late 50s.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, she's really fine. I think that's probably why I like it.
Interesting.
Hey,
well, maybe I'll check it out. I don't know. I
mean, it's not. I wouldn't suggest it to anybody. Yeah. Like, especially like if you like The Office, it has that vibe.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's a niche, like you know watch
comedy show like
yeah, like even me, like I'm like I'll watch it to pass time, but I'm not gonna go out of my way and like watch it. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like it's one. I feel like it's.
You just picked like a show that you could throw on. That's like.
Yeah, exactly. Like I could be on my phone.
I always have one of those. Yeah,
I could be on my phone. Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's a suggestion, but if you don't like it, don't blame me. But yeah, I mean that's what I've been watching. But I mean, what do you call it? I'm hype about Craven.
Oh,
that comes out next week.
That comes out next week. So which we're gonna go see. Obviously, we always go see the new movies, right? So, next week we will go see Craven, and then review it for you guys.
Yeah, I feel like, you know what? I don't have any expectations. The only thing I hope is that they just give him the story and not try to be like, well, Spider-Man, maybe he's over here. Like, I don't want them to do that. I just like
how they did the Penguin.
The way that I enjoyed him in Spider-Man, I wish like they give us that story without Spider-Man. Just give us how dope he is.
Yeah.
Because in the Spider-Man, in the Spider-Man video game, like he's so sick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, he's scary.
Hard as fuck to be.
Yeah, I'm like, he's scary. I'm like, dude, if you give us a story like that without, because I'm pretty sure something weird. What's the thing about they can't do Spider-Man or something like that?
I don't know. It's like some weird legal copyright battle that they have. With
Either way, they're not gonna put him in there. Yeah. We get it.
We know he's not gonna be.
All right, guys, just give us the story.
Don't do what they did with Madam Web.
Oh yeah,
like Peter. What are you gonna name your son? Peter.
Yeah, like don't do that. Don't do that. Just give us a good, clean story.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I feel like, especially because I mean, obviously he's a real Spider-Man villain, but I feel like they can execute like a villain story without the hero. You know, I don't know.
It's cool because like you give us Craven and then you just I think this movie should end with how we were introduced to him in Spider-Man, right? Like where he's like he comes out of the jungle and he's hunting. They're like, hey, there's these people in New York, like all these different creatures in New York that you can hunt. And he's like, cool, I'm going to New York. Like that's how it would end, and then it comes into like, and so we're like leading into the Spider-Man video games because it's Sony, right? Yeah. So like, that's producing it. So.
Which is crazy because like Sony sucks in the big box office, but they're killing the video games.
Yeah, because they're not. It's different. It's different because it's probably third party like AAA game development companies that create the games.
Yeah.
But Sony probably has nothing to do except for like funding it.
Because I mean, I remember playing the video game and I'm like, this story is amazing, bro. Like, Craven is sick. Like I thought, and in the curveballs they were throwing, like with Sandman, like you thought he was gonna be the real villain, but he was like somehow supposed to be helping. Like, I think that storyline was so sick. Like, why can't Sony get it together, bro? Like, I don't get it.
They'll figure it out. I mean, well, they won't actually figure it out, but they're almost done, pretty much.
Oh, really?
How much more can they do? Like, I don't know what they can do anymore. I think eventually they're gonna just either give the rights back to Marvel or Disney or lose them, or Marvel's gonna buy them, or something's gonna happen, and they're just gonna get them back because, I mean, they can hold on to it and try, but that's the thing is the video games and the animated one are so fucking good. Mm-hmm. With the movies. So.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not expecting too much, which always somehow blows me away, but we will see.
I mean, Venom was not that good.
I liked Venom.
It was fun, but it wasn't that good.
I liked Venom, and I love that they just strayed away from like 2 seconds about Spider-Man in the Marvel universe, and then it was back to their universe. It's like, all right, cool.
That's what I was mad about.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't give us like stay. If you're not gonna fully go into it, stay away.
Yeah,
like true. Stay away, bro. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited to see it, and you know, it is what it is. I feel like is that the last of the year? That's the last thing on the year.
Yeah, I mean, Craven, What If, and Creature Commando are how we're gonna end the year, and Skeleton Crew, which is what I.
What you're watching? Yeah.
You should watch it too, though. You don't need to know anything. It's just a cool, and I think you'll like it because. For me, I don't like shows with kids as the main characters because it's always like corny to me. I don't like Stranger Things. Like,
Stranger Things is cold, bro.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. If you like Stranger Things, then you'll like this.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't
Stranger Things.
For me, like Stranger Things, I'm just like I could care less about these kids. Like their little adventure, you know.
Yeah.
But that's very similar to this. But I like where the storyline is going so far. It's only 2 episodes, so I mean, you know, who knows what happens. It's not The Acolyte, which. Season 2, bring us back to Acolyte season 2. We need that show. God, that show was fucking amazing. Yeah. And people, I don't know. There's 2 sides of Twitter. You know, it's crazy how your algorithm like force feed like gives you stuff that's like what you want to see.
Yeah.
Because apparently, I mean, a lot of people hate it on the Acolyte, but on my Twitter, I only see people talking positive about it, right? Which is the show where like they had like the dark Sith, like it was so fucking sick, dude. One of the best Jedi battles I've ever seen with lightsabers. It was amazing. But that show got canceled because people didn't like it. And but on my Twitter, all I see are people being like, bring it back, sign a petition, let's bring it back, season 2. So I don't know what happened there. But, like I'm saying, it's not as good as that. It's not crazy and dark and, like, wild like The Acolyte. But it's this fun, kids-driven, like, kind of corny, like, cheesy, you know, anything with little kids, it's, like, overacting sometimes. But it's funny. It's fun, and it's a cool little ride. And,
I mean, I'll check it out, because I kind of, like, I gave up on Dune.
Yeah.
But
I gave up on Dune too.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it.
I think it's too much. I think it's too much.
I'm
Like,
sure
like the movies,
good, but
the movies were dope. The movies are dope, but the I think the show might be too much because you gotta focus on so much.
Yeah, I think I would have to watch. I think in order for me to get into the show, I'd have to rewatch 1 and 2, and then watch the show.
Yeah, I mean,
because I feel like I don't know that much about it, and there's too much. Much.
I think that's what it is. It's too much even in the movies.
Yeah.
Where you're like, dang, I gotta go back.
Yeah, but in the movies, like the first time I watched it, I got to actually sit down and watch it and focus on it, and I knew, oh, okay, this is these people, that's this, and once I knew who everyone was,
it got dope.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It was dope. It was a dope show and a dope movie, right? Or dope movie. So I liked that. And I liked the second one was really good. I thought it was really good, but I haven't gone back and watched them. I only watched it for that one time.
Yeah.
And so I think now that I'm watching the show, I'm like, fuck, I don't remember any of these people or who is what or what is who or how this is important. And
yeah. I mean, I
know the spice.
Maybe you know what? Maybe what I'll do, because I don't want to go back and watch this movie because they're really long.
Oh yeah, you can watch.
So I'll watch a breakdown, and then maybe I'll go back into it, but. The first episode was dope. Like, the whole, like, killing the kid, that was insane.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was insane. But it's
I'm
like...
sure it gets...
because it's HBO. But it is a lot. Like, I feel like... Because there's times where I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit down and watch it, but it's like, oh, man, this is a lot.
And it's a slow...
Yeah, slow burn, slow burn, yeah. So, I mean, I'll go back and watch it, but just know that I'm not.
Man, I can't wait for fucking Last of Us season 2. That's gonna be so good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When does that drop?
I don't know, but I know it's soon.
Yeah. They haven't said anything about it.
That's like because I'm thinking about HBO shows and like, what's their next? I'm like,
yeah. They haven't said
this show's not gonna be that good, but what's the next show?
They haven't said anything about that. They haven't said anything about Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah. Well, they showed the trailer.
Yeah, but we don't know when they're dropping it.
Yeah.
Which I'm so hyped for Righteous. Like how you hyped about Last of Us?
Well, yeah, because Righteous Gemstones is funny, but like. I feel like the storyline of Righteous Gemstones isn't like, who cares? It's just whatever they do this season, they're gonna do something funny. And like last season with the cousins and stuff, like that shit was wild in the monster truck that they got. That shit was dope. But like that season was good. I'm just curious as to what they're gonna do this season. I feel like the first season it was like unbeatable though, because the storyline of that. I feel like they knew what they were gonna do. They came up with an idea for a season of a show, and then it got successful. And they're like, oh, we have to do another season, and then it just like every season is just more wild.
It's not like the greatest TV, but it's amazing. It's really
funny.
Interesting. It's really interesting.
And I just love the characters on there, and I love watching it. But I think for Last of Us, it's gonna be like. Everyone's gonna be talking about like, oh dude, what's gonna happen next on the next season, like what, or the next episode. Every week we're gonna be like, fuck dude, that was a crazy ass ending, and what's gonna happen. Like I want one of those shows again, and we're getting that soon. So
okay,
I'm excited for that. I mean, What If is gonna be like that for me too, but I don't think everyone.
When does that start? December 22nd.
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
I feel like honestly. The way James Gunn does this stuff, I feel like Creature Commando is gonna be like that.
Oh, I mean, Creature Commando. People have been saying like it's really good. I've seen a lot of.
I feel like that's gonna be. I feel like that's gonna be, in between. Like it's gonna be right on the cusp of What If and our other show, Invincible.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he's gonna go crazy in there, like taking somebody's head off or something like that.
Yeah.
Because he's DC now. He's not Marvel, so I feel like he's gonna get dark. Like, I feel like he's going to get like that.
It's crazy because, it's funny because we're, like, talking about, like, some of the best animated shows.
Yeah.
Right? You're What If, X-Men is one of those ones, right?
Yeah.
But what's the other one you said?
Invincible.
Fucking love Invincible. The graphics on this one, I'm not sure if I love it, like, how the graphics are, but I think I have to watch a full episode and get into it. I think once I watch a full episode, I'll like it, but I just have to see it. Because when Invincible first started, I was like, I don't really like the graphics on this, but you fall in love with it, right? The show. So I feel like hopefully I like this one. I know it's gonna be a good show, but I was gonna say another show. So shout out to my homie Matt Colossal, right? He kept telling me, bro, watch this show. I've seen things about it on Instagram. It's I guess the most expensive animated show ever made. and it's called Arcane. It's on Netflix.
I think Screen Crush said something about that.
Yeah, they released videos reviewing it.
Okay.
I haven't finished it though, so I haven't watched any of those videos because I'm a season behind.
Okay.
But my friend Matt kept telling me to watch it, just watch it, blah 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 blah. Finally watched it, and it is really dope. Now I'm not super in love with the storyline. What it is, it's a TV show based off characters from League of Legends, which I don't know if you know what League of Legends is.
I don't know what that is.
League of Legends is that game where it's like a 6-on-6 game on the PC where people play, where like you there's a bunch of different champions is what they're called, like characters, and each one has their own class and their own things, and it's like a 5-on-5 or 6-on-6 battle. You start on each side and then you guys like work your way, and it's like a computer game, kind of like Diablo, like you're looking at the top and seeing them. Anyways. But it's a really popular game, especially in the like competitive esports community. Okay. League of Legends is big. Like nerdy computer dudes that you talk to, you're gonna be like, they'll know about League of Legends. It's huge, right? Yeah. But that's what this show is based off of. It's based off characters from League of Legends, and the show was really good. The animation is really fucking good, like really insane, and I could tell why it's one of the most expensive animated shows ever because the animation is ridiculous. And then they use songs in it that are like real songs, like Imagine Dragons is the opening theme song, so My Enemy, that song. Mm-hmm. But anyways, that's the opening song, and then there's a scene where there's like a song by JID, and it's like playing, and like the songs, like the graphics playing with the JID song it's so sick, right? It's dope. I like that. The storyline is kind of like, I like it, but I still don't really know what's going on or what's the point of everything. Because I don't know League of Legends like that, so I don't know what is so great about what's happening, but it is a cool storyline. It's very emotional, very real, very dark, very dark. But it's on Netflix. It's really good, so I mean, I would suggest that. I would tell people go watch it. You might like it more than me. I like it, but I don't love it. Well, my friend Matt said he loves it, and my girl was saying that her coworker was telling her about it, and that they watched the last episode of this last season and they cried. So, and there I could see, like, if you're watching it and you're invested in it, there's some scenes where I'm like, I would cry if I was really invested in this, but I don't care that much about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been throwing it on, and it's kind of the same thing, slow, long burn, but it's a really good show. And Matt told me it's the best show ever created, and him and Vio said it's amazing, so.
Alright.
So I started watching it, and I think I'm like 5 or 6 episodes in, and it's pretty fucking good so far.
Is it an hour?
Yeah,
episode?
Okay. Yeah, and it's pretty crazy, dude. It's crazy. It's also a slow burn kind of thing too, and I know there's like characters in it I'm supposed to know who they are, and I don't know because I don't know, League of Legends.
Okay.
But it is cool. You don't really need to know about League of Legends to know to like the show. But I feel like if you do know about League of Legends, you'll like it even more.
Yeah, I have no idea. Well, I mean, I'll give it a chance. Cause
it's definitely worth watching, or at least trying to watch it, because it's pretty sick.
I'm not on anything. I was supposed to freaking finish Star Wars. I was supposed to finish freaking.
You should at least watch the new
Hobbit. Haven't seen that. Haven't seen that one.
Hobbit is dope. You should definitely watch at least the new Star Wars movies, because I think you'll like those. Like the John Boyega ones.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like new graphics, new stuff. What's his name is Kylo Ren.
Charles Gambino.
No. Charles Gambino's in it too, but...
he's Han Solo.
He's not Han Solo. He's...
what's his name? I thought he's Kylo Ren.
No, he's not Kylo Ren. He's fucking Cal something, but... I forgot his name, but he's an important dude from the old movies. He's the black dude. I'm forgetting everyone's name now, but he's from the original Star Wars. He's supposed to be him younger.
Oh, okay.
And then, but then also, Kylo Ren is played by the guy, Adam Driver, who's a really good actor.
Oh, okay.
And he's Darth Vader's grandson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's somewhat a spoiler, but whatever.
I mean, I already know.
Yeah. But that makes it worth watching.
I already know who Darth Vader is.
They show it in the beginning kind of thing. It's like but it's cool. You should watch it. It's good. I think those ones are cool. And
I just gotta finish. That's what happened. I was into him. Because I love that. That was cool.
The first prequel, 1, 2, and 3
exactly.
are amazing. Yeah.
So that was cool, and then it got to
the 70s,
the older ones, and I was like,
yeah, because it's too old.
Yes, yeah. So maybe you know what it is, because I do like like I said, I've been to Disneyland a few times, and I do love going to Star Wars stuff.
Yeah,
like,
the Star Wars world is just cool,
yeah,
right?
It's cool.
Things
like, yeah.
about it, it's just really cool.
So maybe I just gotta power through these 3 and then finish everything else, and maybe after I finish the newer 3, maybe like everything that you're talking about with the girl with the thing, the acolyte. You know what I mean? So maybe even this new one, like maybe I'll be hype off that.
I think the TV shows are better than the movies. Except for like the original 3, right? I really like the original 3 because I like that storyline of our Anakin going dark and that. That part is. I mean, that's amazing. That's like one of the best scenes ever. Yeah. But
crazy enough, though, just a super side note, that actor, I don't know.
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah. I everybody like this is 2000 maybe 11. I'm in like college at this time, and there's a movie that I love that he's in. It's called Jumper, and it's like a kind of a.
I remember
it's not the best movie, but
will they teleport?
Yeah, I think I thought it was really cool. I thought it was a really dope movie. Nobody knows, but like me personally, I'm like, oh, he's sick. That dude's like he's dope. So he was in the movie with T.I.
Oh, which
Takers?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Takers, and I was like, oh, that's the dude from Jumper. And like, I understand that nobody's around me, but I'm like, oh, that's a dude from Jumper. But like, he's like the most pivotal character.
Yeah, he's it's like he's beloved.
Yeah, exactly. So so it's like, I think that's really funny. Like,
to you, you're like, oh, like that guy's dope. Not knowing that.
But everybody loves him because he's Anakin Skywalker. Like, I think that's pretty funny.
That's like seeing a Mike Tyson commercial and be like, dude, that dude's dope, and then people are like, yeah, that's the champion. That's Mike Tyson. He's like, oh no, he was in that. He was in that tire commercial, remember? I like that commercial.
So anyways, I know who he is now. I know how important he is. And even the other dude, from watching I only watched the first older 70 ones. And the young Skywalker. And now seeing him, like, I see what the hype is, and I think I've seen him in a couple other movies. And I was like, oh shoot, okay.
He also voiced the Joker, the Batman series. Yeah. He's dope. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, these characters are legendary. That's why the Star Wars is one of the greatest franchises, right? Even I'm not like the biggest Star Wars fan. Obviously, I love Marvel stuff, right? You see this around here. But Star Wars is really cool. And my stepdad always really liked Star Wars, and my grandma and all them, they collect Star Wars stuff. My grandma had a whole room full of like figurines and toys and stuff from the 70s. Oh shoot! That she has unopened.
Your Nana?
No, my stepdad's.
Oh,
my stepdad's
okay.
Mom,
I was like, dang, your Nana, whatever. I was like, that's okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So it's crazy. So Star Wars has always been one of those things, but I think the shows are much better. Like Ahsoka is amazing, Mandalorian is amazing. That's what really got me into back into the Star Wars stuff was Mandalorian, right? That show is so good with Grogu and stuff, and then from there you get to Boba Fett and you get to all these other shows, and then that's what got me into it. And those shows are dope. Yeah. And then this show is just like the newest one, but it's already 7 shows in or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude. What's the guy who created his name?
Oh, what, Grogu?
No, the guy who created.
George Lucas.
Yeah, he's eating.
I mean, I think he's been a billionaire. If not, I mean, hopefully, I would hope so. With all the money that they made off Star Wars, dude.
Crazy.
Yeah. Think about every kid with a lightsaber.
Oh god.
That's toys, merchandising, everything, dude. Yeah. Freaking Star Wars owned by Disney. Who knows how much they paid for that? I mean, I'm sure we could look it up.
I'm pretty sure he didn't just give it to them though.
No, they bought it for I'm sure.
Oh, they bought it off of him.
Yeah.
Oh, so he doesn't own it anymore.
Probably not.
Damn,
but they probably.
What an idiot! He's probably gonna get a percentage at least.
I'm sure. I don't know how that deal worked out. I'm sure he owns some part of it or something.
Because I feel like they're just gonna keep going.
Yeah,
but I think that's the point of buying it off. It's hey, we own it now. You this is $1 billion, and don't buy it.
I think they did give him $1 billion or something.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, but that makes sense though. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably make quadruple billion of it. But if you have $1 billion, you don't need anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's probably making money off of what he already did.
Oh yeah.
So the new stuff he's probably not making money off of, and
the Star Wars producer,
and the Star Wars world, he's not making money off that, Star Wars world and. Yeah,
that's a big thing I forgot to say about this show. This show is produced by John Watts, and created by John Watts. I think that's his name, John Watts. But anyways, he's the same guy who did the last 3 Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland.
Oh, all right. Oh.
So he did those movies, and now he's doing the Skeleton Crew movie or show.
Oh, okay.
So, and the one thing that New Rockstar said, shout out to New Rockstars, they were saying that the thing about the Spider-Man movies is he puts a hella Easter eggs in it, and so that's the same thing with this show. So far, there's been a lot of Easter eggs of different things in the show.
Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, Star Wars stuff, Disney stuff, like just a bunch of different random things. Because this show has new characters that I've never seen before, which is really cool. Like different species of like aliens and shit. Yeah, and some people from other shows. It's dope, man. It's really cool. Anyways, but yeah, I just finished watching that before you came over, so like that shit was dope. But I haven't really been watching anything else. Like, I do have some UFC stuff to talk about. Oh, I was gonna start the show like this, but we talked about Christmas right away. But how was your Thanksgiving? You went back to your hometown. Oh, bro. Yeah, bro. How was that? I saw your first taste of some fire.
Yeah, no, I messed up, dude. I messed up, bro.
What happened?
I just got. I lost 25 pounds and then I gained 3.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so like I'm back on my fitness journey now. But like when I went over there, I went crazy, dude. I had like 3 plates.
Damn.
Yeah, we was eating first initial plate, popping, and then the second plate we just went back for seconds real quick. Yeah. Just to throw it on a plate and then you just eat till you can't eat no more. Literally stuffing. And then, you chill for a little bit. We like play games with like my family and everything, and then went back for another one with some dessert, bro.
Damn.
Yes.
Who was all there? Like your
like my sister, my cousins were there, my aunt, my dad was there, my grandma, Gerard, he was in Arizona, and my other siblings, I don't even know where they were at. Yeah. But yeah, we just like they have like a new crib now.
Damn,
like,
that's sick.
Yeah, they all live there. It's just crazy.
That's dope.
My aunt, my grandma, my dad, they all live there because my grandma's getting older, so they're taking care of her. But yeah, man, it was fun, dude. It was a good time. We had a great time. We had great family time and great food, man. Everything was freaking fire. I even got surprised with sweet potato pie. I didn't know they were gonna have that. One of my friends her grandma was supposed to make it.
I remember you saying that.
But she didn't end up making it, and I was like, dang, like I wanted one for now, and then one to bring back. And she's like, yeah, like I don't think my grandma's gonna make it, whatever. And I was like, oh dang. And then it's another lady that lives at the house because that house is big. I think they have like 6 bedrooms or something like that.
Yeah.
It's another lady that lives there named Tori, and her grandma made sweet potato pie.
Shit,
and I was like, oh, is that sweet potato pie guy? And I had sweet potato pie. So yeah, man, it was fun, dude. It was good.
Shit, man.
It was
I'm
good.
happy.
Yeah.
What
you guys do?
We just went to my mom's house, and we had we didn't do like traditional like Thanksgiving. My mom made like lasagna, shrimp scampi. Ooh. We had lamb. Ooh. Like roasted veggies, mashed potatoes, gravy, mac and cheese, pumpkin pie, apple pie, ice cream, whipped cream. Yeah, it was bomb, dude.
Yeah, that sounds fire, actually.
It was really good.
Yeah. What movie did you guys watch? Because I remember you guys said.
Yeah, we always try to figure out a movie. Oh, first we watched Wizard of Oz because my mom wanted to watch an old movie. My mom likes watching old movies, classic movies, especially movies that my girlfriend hasn't seen. Oh, okay. Right, because my girlfriend's been. If you guys don't know, you haven't been watching the podcast for a long time, or if you don't know me personally, my girl is sheltered and doesn't know anything about anything entertainment wise or pop culture wise. She knows about pop culture, but like certain things, just I'm like, you haven't seen that movie. What's going on?
Yeah, I should have put it on the Wiz.
We said that's next, yeah. We'll have to watch that next. But we watched The Wizard of Oz. She had never seen it, the full thing. And she
has to watch The Wizard of Oz to see The Wiz, yeah.
And she wants to watch Wicked. And my mom wants to watch Wicked.
Oh, shoot. I want to watch Wicked, too.
I kind of want to watch Wicked, too. But they all want to go watch Wicked, and so we watched Wizard of Oz. And then after that, I get my choice, right? Because I'm like, fine, whatever, you guys want to watch that, we'll watch it. And then I put on Tropic Thunder. And because they hadn't seen it in a long time, and Kat had never seen it before, so I was like, "You have to watch it," because like even though it's not the best movie, it's just it's funny. There's parts in it that are like funny, that iconic stick out to you.
Playing the black dude, playing the black dude.
Yeah, but he's like when he said,
did he say nigga in that movie?
No, there's a part where he says, man, what's wrong with you people? And he's like, what do you mean you people? And then Jackson's like, what do you mean you people? that seems really good.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
There's a part where he's saying something to there's a part where Brandon T. Jackson's like, oh yeah, that's how we talk, huh? That's just how we talk, huh? All black dudes, we talk like that, huh? And you can see Robert Downey Jr. is trying not to laugh, like break character. It's so funny. I'm dying. He's like, yeah. The way he plays it is so fucking funny. It's so good. And then like,
I'm a black dude playing a black dude. What do you say? It's a black dude playing a black dude.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a character. I don't know. He said something about like I'm a character playing another character. I'm a man playing another man playing another man or something. I don't know.
But yeah. I haven't seen that movie in a long time because they have Tom Cruise in there. And he does that dance.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
He does that dance.
The
P Diddy dance.
Oh yeah.
He's like in the office and he's like
he does a bunch of. Yeah, it's a funny movie, and then like Simple Jack, whatever. Remember, he's like, don't go full.
Oh yeah, that's
I love you. Yeah, it's a really fucking good movie. So I don't know. We watched that. It was really funny. Yeah, and then chilled, and then I was dog sitting for like the last week, so I had my girl's coworker's dog Mia, which was awesome, and I miss her already, and I miss having a dog here because I've watched a lot of dogs. Dogs are like my career basically, and all the dogs that I watch are always like bad dogs. You know what I mean? Not bad dogs, but just crazy fucking dogs. A lot of energy. Most people can't handle them, but I can handle them, right? So that's why I always watch these dogs. But this dog is just the sweetest dog that my girlfriend could walk. That like everyone, like she just is so sweet. She was awesome. She's big, but she's so nice, and she was good with the cats, and she was awesome. So it was I miss having her. I was able to take her to the beach. I feel like it gave me an excuse to go out and do stuff. So I was like, that's cool. But also during that time, right, Thanksgiving Day. I want to say this because every Thanksgiving, guys, every year Thanksgiving, people look forward to one thing, food, dinner, family time, all this stuff. Every Thanksgiving, the one thing I look forward to every year is the National Dog Show. Oh,
I thought you said the Macy Parade.
So AKC National Dog Show, but before the AKC National Dog Show is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which I also watch every year. Yeah. I wake up early, I throw on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, I watch that shit. It's super corny, super cheesy. Now I feel like it's become a thing where it's like artists are just performing. Every single float is like they'll show a balloon, then they'll show like a little show, dance performance. I'm pretty sure your girl was there. And then Sabrina Carpenter? Yeah. No, she was not. She's too big for that. She did that. Oh, really? She did that years ago. Oh, okay. Probably if she did it, even if she did it. I don't know about that though. Dang. But you know who was on there this year? That was the biggest one that I hadn't seen before and actually killed it was T-Pain. T-Pain was on a float. Oh, shit, that's right. And he performed like a little melody of songs, and it was sick, dude. It was really good. And the thing about the Thanksgiving Day Parade, it's always like these like corny artists singing like Christmas songs or something. I don't know. They're always dumb songs and dumb performances, or maybe they'll perform their new song, but they're always lip singing and they do it really bad. Like everyone always lip syncs so bad because they're off. They're missing ad libs, so you can see that they're not doing it right, and it just looks corny. It looks corny, but T-Pain killed it because like his is like he's a performer. He does it, and so he like killed it. He did his dance move. He did that dance move. It was sick. If people were going crazy, that was sick. Then they do the National Dog Show, which is my favorite part of the year. Every year, National Dog Show, bro. This is awesome. Basically, this is why it's so cool. I love dogs, but each dog has a standard, right? Like a breed standard to what they're supposed to look like, how their tail is supposed to be pointed, what their color is supposed to be, what their teeth are supposed to be, like how their mouth is supposed to be shaped, how their nose is supposed to be shaped, how their ears, eyes, every part of their body is like judged to the point where it's like this is like a perfect dog, like a perfect boxer, a perfect like whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right? Yeah, and there's AKC standards, like it's written down, it's in a book, like there's breed specific standards.
Is that like kind of like racist to dogs?
Breedus, I guess. maybe
Breedus, yeah, that's funny. Like imagine a pit bull, like it's like I could be on that show. That's Breedus, man. Well, I'm a pit bull. I'm perfect. I'm a perfect pit bull. Well, how is he a perfect pit bull?
To a standard, right? Like they have like a standard. I don't know. It's weird. Like they have certain things about every dog that they write down that is supposed to be a certain way.
That's funny. What if you got a dog? He's like, oh, he's not. No. Yeah, it's like that's Breedus. Yeah. And then the woke culture, like,
it starts getting he's like, don't end my tradition. Dog show's amazing. Well, the thing about dogs is it's different, right? Because like we domesticated dogs, and within the last 300 years, we created all these different breeds of dogs. It's wild if you think about it. How all dogs are like any dog you see. I love dogs. Dogs are my favorite thing in the world, right? Any dog you see is a dog.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, but they all look completely different, and they all have their own traits based off whatever breed they are. They're just very, very interesting animals, and it's cool how like reliant they are on us and how we rely on them. It's just our relationship with them is nothing like any animal on this planet. It's awesome. They're the best thing in the world. But every breed has its own standard, right? The dog show is every year people have like you heard of purebred dogs, right? A purebred dog is like, oh, it has its papers. It's AKC certified this is a purebred bloodline down from the original boxer. It is a pure blood boxer, perfect to its standard, right? That's what people pay for. That's why people pay tens of thousands of dollars for these dogs.
You know what that sounds like?
I mean... yeah.
You know what that sounds like, bro?
I'm just saying there wasn't a lot of black people competing in this dog show.
That sounds like the Aryan race. It's the Aryan race. What they say? What the people say? The white people with the
you should see the judges on this dog
what they
show.
call the swastika things.
The Nazis.
Yeah. Them the Aryan race with the perfect breed. That's what it sounds like, bro. That's crazy.
It's genetics. It's mutating genetics.
Oh my god.
They've been doing it with dogs forever, dude.
Oh my god.
It started in England and stuff. It's like, it's colonizer. It's colonizer shit.
That's crazy.
But it's wild. But I mean, dogs are just fucking awesome. So I just like seeing all these different dogs, right? And the AKC is an organization that like regulates all this, right? So you have an AKC breed, like paper dog, that's like a perfect dog. That's why people pay $20,000 for a Frenchie. That's a purebred Frenchie, right? Or whatever. But this show is basically throughout the year, everyone has their dogs that they compete. And now this is what's crazy. They kind of work like horses. Like, you know how like when they race horses, like the Kentucky Derby, right? The person racing the horse isn't the owner of the horse. Like me and you are rich and we buy a horse and then we have like a team take care of that horse, train it, raise it, feed it, do all this stuff, and then compete, and then they win, but it's our horse. We own the horse, right? That's how it is.
They
and
do that for dogs?
It's the same thing with
That's
the dog
crazy.
show. So like people have like dogs who are the owners, and then they have handlers.
Dogs are supposed to be man's best friend, so like...
Yeah, I know. It's weird. It's different. It's like a thing. It's weird. They're show dogs. They're not regular... I mean, they still live with families and like do their thing, but they're show dogs. So when they're competing. Like, this is the best of the best of the best. Watch, I'm gonna break it down for you right now, but the owners, people have dogs that they own, and then they have handlers who like show the dogs and raise the dogs and train the dogs to be show dogs, right? Groom them because they have to be groomed to a specific way, like a poodle, like the poodle cut, like it has to be perfect in every single spot. Like it's crazy, dude. But throughout the year, you have a dog, right? Like let's say you have a boxer, right? A purebred boxer that you're like, I want to compete this dog and have a show dog. Because if your dog is a show dog, a national champion or a winner in these shows, you can breed your dog and sell basically the semen, like the seed of your dog to everyone because they all want a show dog that can possibly compete later, and you can make tens of thousands of dollars off each freaking puppy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, like wow. So like you have like the dog of the dogs, right? People want that dog. That's the dog. So anyways, so throughout the year, everyone has their show dogs. Let's say you have a boxer, right? You compete in local shows, like local dog shows for boxers, right? So here in California and Southern California, you're competing and there's 100 other boxers, okay? You win, you're the best boxer in Southern California, right? Then for the national dog show, it's all the dogs that won around the nation competing against each other to be the national dog representation. So your boxer competes in Southern California, wins. National, thousands of dogs, all boxers competing, and which is the best of the best boxer breed. And then that dog goes to the National Dog Show. And then the National Dog Show is split into seven groups. The working group, the non-working group, the sporting group, the toy group, right? And then they have like 25 to 30 different breeds in each group, right? So like the working group has like the boxer, the bulldog, the English Mastiff, the Staffordshire Terrier, like pip, like every single type of breed of dogs that's recognized by the AKC, right? So they do that. Those dogs all compete in their groups. The 7 groups compete against each other. So it's like the best boxer versus the best bulldog versus the best Boston Terrier versus, like, you know, they all compete against each other, and then each group has one winner, right? And then so there's a representation, one dog that wins from the sporting group, right? That dog moves on, and then each group, all 7 groups, has one dog that is the winner. And at the end of the dog show, those 7 dogs compete. The best of the best of the best of the best. Those 7 dogs compete against each other, and then they pick one winner. And this year's winner was a pug, which is the first time I've ever seen a pug win. And because pugs, like, pugs are pugs. Like, people don't really pay attention to pugs like that, I don't think.
Yeah.
But this pug was
usually
a badass pug.
Ugly.
Yeah. So basically, it's the best pug in the world, but then also the best of the best dogs in the world. Like, this dog won. So it's crazy. And they win, like, I don't know how much money. They get sponsorships, commercials, they get to breed the dog. They get to, like, yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah. So a pug won this year, and it was wild.
Bro, you're really into it, bro.
Yeah, it's really dope.
You break it down like a basketball thing.
Yeah,
all right. LeBron, Steph Curry. Yeah. I mean, that's good. That's good.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And
so that happens on Thanksgiving Day?
Yeah, it happens every year on Thanksgiving Day. And so this year...
And that's that day is that day is only seven dogs.
No. It shows, like, it's like a 2-hour show or an hour show. And it shows, like each group.
And it happens.
So we'll start off with...
It happens on that day. It's not pre-recorded.
It's pre-recorded by that day. Earlier that day, I think. Or maybe the night before or something.
Okay.
But it's basically, like, it shows, like... It's crazy. It's like they'll do the sporting group, and they're like... And then they show every dog in the sporting group. And that's how I learn about new breeds. That's how I, like, seen all these dogs. Like, there's dogs that I've only ever seen on the National Dog Show, but I've never seen in real life. Right? So it's cool for me, being a dog person, because where I work, I see tons of dogs, right? And so sometimes people bring in a dog that I've never seen before. Even working in California, it's cool, because when I was in Arizona, there's not a lot of dogs out there compared to out here. Southern California especially is, like, the dog friendliest capital in the world. And it's like, everything's dog friendly over here. You can take your dog anywhere. So that's why I really like Orange County, right? But yeah, there's dogs sometimes that come into my work or come into wherever I'm at, and I see it and I'm like, oh, that's like an English cream golden retriever. I've never seen one of those in person, right? Or Dalmatians. Like, Dalmatians are rare. Like, we've seen them on movies and stuff.
The one at your girl's friend's house?
That was a Great Dane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even like then, how many Great Danes have you seen, like, that big? You know,
my coach had two.
Yeah. So, like, Great Danes are pretty rare. You don't really see them, right? But, like, that's what I'm saying.
Dogs,
it's cool because you'll see dogs in there that you're like, whoa, I didn't even know that dog existed.
Yeah.
Right, like a Xolo Squiskly. I forgot what it's called. A Xolo Squiskly.
That one is.
That's like a Mexico dog that it has, like, hairless and it has, like, a little mohawk and shit. It's crazy. It looks insane. It looks like a little chupacabra. But yeah, but see, it's just cool. But at the end of the day, even there's all these different breeds of dogs, they're all just dogs.
Yeah.
And they all act the same and do the same thing. So it's interesting. But yeah, that's what I was hyped about for Thanksgiving, and it was awesome. And the pug won. And every time I see a pug, like, lately, I'm like, do you know a pug won the National Dog Show? I always tell them, like, the pugs are the dog this year, dude. They're the ones. And after having, my whole point being, right, after having watching Mia this week, and then on Thanksgiving, I took her to the beach, walked her around. It was so sick to just have a dog. It was nice, a nice early morning, kind of cool, kind of hot. Not that many people out at the beach. I went down there, took her, walked her around, and I was just sitting there, like, by the ocean, just like, damn, I can't believe I live here. This is awesome. I had this cool-ass dog who's just chilling. People are coming up to her, petting her, and I'm like, damn, I want a dog bad. Because I have 2 dogs, technically, but my mom hijacked them for me, so I can't take them anywhere. So I need a dog of my own. And after watching the dog show, I have fucking endless choices of dogs, and I can't figure out which kind of dog I want. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
You gotta get a puppy, though. So
I don't know if I want a puppy.
So it can so they can get used to the cats.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I kind of want a puppy, but then the puppy phase is like so much work. I would like to train it from the beginning to, like, really, but you know, sometimes just getting an adult dog that's already, like, good is dope too. Then you have to worry about potty training and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, tearing up your house. There's chill already.
Just
So I might go to the shelter and just look.
Just get Kitu. There's Ray Kitu over here.
Yeah, right. Kitu's a fucking monster. Yeah. He's a pit bull, by the way. Kitu. He's just a monster.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, so that's my journey. My goal is in 2025 is I'm gonna get to a spot financially and establish myself where I can be like, I can afford to have a dog of my own and have a cool ass dog I can take with me everywhere.
I've been on ChatGPT a lot lately.
Oh, really?
There's TikToks going around saying, ask ChatGPT how can you make $1 million in the next year, and it says give it everything that you are, who you are, what you do, everything, and it'll give you a step-by-step plan. And I did it, and I was like, dang, dude, like, you can it's possible, but It's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Like I gave it so much information, and it was telling me this, that, this, the other, and I was like, how can I make $1 million in 2025 being a artist? It's positive, da 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 da. And they're like, okay, well, you do this, do this, do this, and it's step by step, how to roadmap, and it's like even breaks it down even further. Where it's like, for example, I was like, oh, like I'm a positive artist, but I also need like stuff to do outside of the music, and they're like, okay, well, you need to do motivational speeches. How can I help you with that? And it's like, okay, like how do I do motivational speeches every week without being corny or boring? And it's like, all right, well, you talk about this and talk about what's going on in your life and like how you overcame that. And it's like things that you know, but it's like step by step, and it's like, dang, like that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm kind of like gonna try to do that for 2025.
It's a good goal to have.
And try
I think I sent you something too that I think it was Russ talking about. Did you watch that? I sent you.
Oh yeah. No, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that one before you sent it to me. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, no, that's dope. Yeah, I have a plan for 2025. I have my plan is to make 12 songs throughout the year, which is what I was gonna do for Atlantis. Atlantis is 8 songs, and I was gonna do it dropping in a month. Yeah. So I think that's what I'm gonna do this year is make an album. End of the year, try to make an album concept, whatever, and every month drop a song, and then go back to Above Mondays. Yeah. And then that be the what do you call it? The release strategy to getting to feeding the fans, and then in between is that content creation stuff that ChatGPT is trying to do. Yeah. And try to do a show like every 2 weeks. That's dope.
You have a show coming up, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to Exhibit Gallery. We at Exhibit Gallery. We at Exhibit. We at Exhibit Gallery in Fullerton, California. We actually shot our Cypher there, which is dope.
Which it's funny because my girl always listens to that.
The Cypher? Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, it's a really good Cypher.
It was a good Cypher. I was listening to today.
But yeah, man, we shot the Cypher there. Man, we're it's like a toy drive. So if anybody wants to come, the only way to get in is bring an unwrapped gift, and you have entry. Or if you don't have an unwrapped gift, just come with $10. I think that's how you get in too. But yeah.
Damn, I'm about to hook this place up for toy drive.
Huh?
I'm about to hook this place up for the toy drive.
Well, you have unwrapped gifts,
bro. I don't even know. I'll save it for now. I'll tell you off podcast, and then when it happens, because I want to make sure I can actually get it done first. Then we'll talk about all the podcasts.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, man. I haven't done too many things like this. So yeah, once my bro hit me up, shout out Exhibit Gallery. Once he hit me up and was like, "Hey man, you want to do toy drive?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, down." Especially because it's like, I just want to do one. I want to do one last performance this year, and I want to build up some type of network for next year because I don't want to do. I mean, if it comes up, man, like I'll do a big show, but I definitely want to do like the route of these stand-up comedians, man. I've been putting it off for too long. I gotta start doing that hole in the wall show again. Yep. And it's just I think it's because I came to Orange County that messed it up because I was doing that a lot in LA.
But that's the thing is like there's as much opportunity over here as there is in LA. You just gotta find it.
Yeah.
Because people are doing shows every week. There's always something happening in Orange County. It's whether it's because it's not just, it's Anaheim, it's Fullerton, it's Newport, it's even Long Beach is close, Huntington. Yeah.
I think I'm just not
the city, Santa Ana.
I'm just not tapped in.
There's always something, yeah. And that's the thing is you just gotta find it. You can find it on Instagram, People would love to have you because you have like an established audience and established fan base and music and videos, and when people see your stuff, like that's what made me gravitate towards you too, right? Is like when I first saw you at the open mic, I was like, damn, this guy has his shit together. Like now, I'm trying to be an artist and make it as an artist and trying to do these songs and stuff, but you already looked like an artist. You already had the package, the full thing. I was like, damn, like how do I get there, right? Like that's what first, like I was like, damn, this dude's sick. He has the album with the album cover with the website with the Instagram with the videos, and I was like, damn, how does I only have some songs that I already recorded, and made. Like I haven't done any of that stuff. So, and I think a lot of people are like that. So, you got it already. Just go out there and start raking it in, bro.
Yeah. So that's gonna be my.
It's like you're like a stand up. it's like an established stand-up in their city, like in like a New York, and then they go to, you know, freaking New Jersey, and then they're just like, they're just like, dude, I'm better than all these other stand-ups in their shows every weekend. I can just like come and just kill all these people, and they're gonna be like, damn, this guy's good, even though no one knows him, right? So
yeah, I mean that's a big goal of mine next year.
And I'll go with you to these shows too, bro. Like, just let me know, because I want to get, that's my goal this year too. Is I really need to get back into la música, so I need to get back into that shit and really get it. I just been, you know, I've been fucking lazy. I've been playing Pokemon Go, really getting into that, you know. I caught a Mew. That's fucking awesome, dude. I
don't know what that is.
Mew? You don't know Pokemon?
Oh, I only know Pikachu.
Oh my god.
And Charizard.
You didn't play Pokemon growing up?
No.
We're the same age, bro.
I did not play Pokemon. I knew what it was. I watched Jesse and Jesse.
Oh, Jesse and James.
Yeah, I know who they are.
Rocket League.
I know.
Rocket Team Rocket.
Yeah, I know who Ash is, but I don't know Charizard. I mean, I don't know Pokemon directly.
So you never played the game.
Never.
That's crazy. I
never.
grew up playing like Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Blue, were like the first games I had, and I played it nonstop, obsessively. Like, I love those games. It's the best. Pokemon games are the best games ever, dude.
At that tender age, where everybody's playing Pokemon, I think I was definitely on Power Rangers.
Yeah,
like everything Power Rangers, everything. That was my thing. I wasn't into
elementary school, like 3rd, 4th grade.
Yeah, I wasn't into. I mean, I was into raps a lot. So I knew about it, but it just wasn't in my group or in the people that I was hanging around with. Like we knew that it was there. Honestly, I think it became more potent when I went to middle school because I started going to school with a lot of like white kids. And hell of white kids were playing Pokemon. But like in my neighborhood, they love basketball, they love sports, they love Power Rangers or karate, like boxing too. Like it was Pokemon, and I know about Yu-Gi-Oh because of that school, but like it wasn't in my elementary school.
I don't even know. That was just me. I think because I got lucky. Growing up, my real dad wasn't in my life, right? But there was one time, like 1 year, where he like I got to see him, and he just happened to have money, and it was around Christmas time, and he's like, I'll buy you any gift you want, like just like, what do you want? Like a game. Like at that time, the 2 gaming systems that were out were PlayStation 1 and the Game Boy Color, and so I was like, he was gonna buy me one of them, and I could have easily got the PlayStation, but I knew I'm never home, I'm at school all the time, let me get the Game Boy because I can play when I'm in the car, when my mom's shopping, like all those things I could be playing my Game Boy, right? So I got a Game Boy Color, and the first game I got was like Pokemon Yellow, and I blew my fucking mind. I didn't put that game down, bro. Yeah. I remember one time when I was little, this is a crazy story, I've never told this before, I was so obsessed with playing Pokemon, playing my Nintendo, like my Game Boy, so I used to go to like after school program, right? I grew up with a single mom, right? My mom worked from, 8 to 5. School was from 9 to 3. So those hours before and after school, my mom would drop me off like at 6 a.m. at school. I would stay at the YMCA, like in the cafeteria, and then go to school. And then after I was done with classes, after school was out, I'd go to the cafeteria again until my mom picked me up. And sometimes I was like the last person to get picked up, right? But I had my Game Boy with me, and I'd be playing my Game Boy. And one time, I was so into the game, and I was like, I don't want to stop playing. I had to go pee, and I went to the urinal to pee, and I was still playing while I was peeing in the urinal, and it dropped out of my hand and fell into my piss.
Did it break?
No, like, I picked it out, and I was like, oh, fuck. And I put it into the sink, and I just, like, rinsed it off real quick, and, like, wiped it down with paper towel, and then let it sit for a little while. And then I was like, yeah, it's good. Hey, it's Pokemon Yellow for a reason, right? It's gonna power up my Pikachu.
Man, that's funny, bro.
Yeah, but that's how obsessed I was with that game, bro.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
And Pokemon's always been a thing for me. Like, it's crazy.
It's funny. My stepbrother one time, he was playing a game, and like, I don't know what happened, but I remember Gerard called him a game freak or something like that, because he was obsessed with the game. And
but that's funny because Game Freak was like a magazine. And stuff
and he gets so mad about it. Like I remember, like they would fight about it, but like it's like how you call like I don't know. I think maybe Gerard just wanted to play and he didn't let him play, but they called him a game freak. But it's like, dang, bro, like I think that's just like the nature of like the young man. Like we're always on the video game, and we just like it's an escape, like. You know what I'm saying?
This
like
is a perfect segue into something I'm much anticipated thing that I've been wanting to talk about. Because this is going to take over my life just like Pokemon took over my life.
Uh-oh.
And I'm so excited for this.
What video game?
Okay, guys. I think in like 4 days, I think on the 9th or something. I don't know when it is. But soon, very soon, very soon. Now, little backstory real quick. I know I always do this with my stories. I'm sorry, but this is a podcast. We got to kill time. All right? But the only game I wouldn't consider myself a gamer, right? I don't play video games as much as not even how much you do. I feel like you play video games way more than I do, right?
I play 2K a lot.
Yeah, you play 2K a lot. Like I have my PlayStation and everything set up in here, and I just don't come in here and sit down. That's the thing.
Side note. I just looked yesterday. I'm 220 hours into 2K25.
Damn, dude.
Crazy, dude. Insane.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I'm
Ridiculous.
gonna need. This is a pro tip that you guys. It's too late now, but Black Friday and Cyber Monday, you delete your subscriptions to certain things, and then you re-sign up for cheaper, for like HBO Max, Netflix, YouTube Premium, and stuff like that. So I did it for my YouTube Premium, and when I deleted my YouTube Premium, it told me I had 18,000 or something like that hours of YouTube Premium watched.
My God.
Yeah, 18,000 hours.
What?
Yeah, on YouTube Premium.
Crazy.
When I deleted it, I was like, they're like, you sure you want to delete it? You watch it a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm gonna go back. But anyways, side story, right? Don't play video games that much. I have a Switch. That's the easiest way to play because I can sit in the living room, have the TV on, and still be playing my video games. So I like playing my Switch. But on Switch, you don't have like the good games that are on PlayStation, right? But the one game on there that I play every single time I play on my Switch is Overwatch, right? I don't think you've ever played Overwatch, but Overwatch is like 5-on-5. It's kind of like League of Legends, how I told you about League of Legends, except it's like first-person shooter type of League of Legends thing, right? 5-on-5. There's different teams. There's different classes. There's like the tanks that are like super strong and big and powerful. There's like the attackers who have like really strong attacks and are all very unique in their own ways. And then there's like healers, and healers are able to heal the team. So like there's always like one healer, 2 attacks, and 1 tank, or 3 attacks and 1 tank, right? And you pick your team. Once you're in a class, sometimes you do mystery hero and you can be everyone. But regardless, it's 5-on-5 and you have to do something like reach the car and then escort the car to a certain place while you're like fighting the other team. And it's like team deathmatch kind of thing. But each character has their own abilities and powers and weapons, and they all play very differently no matter who you are. So you kind of got to find which character works best for you, and then those are your characters you stick with, right? So like for each class, I have certain characters that I use that I'm good with. And I've gotten really good at the game, dude. I love Overwatch. Like I'm not like competitive, but I can play in competitive and win.
Yeah.
But some people are so fucking good. You already know. But
the sweats.
There's a new game coming out which combines my 2 favorite things, Overwatch and Marvel, and is called Marvel Rivals, and it is literally Overwatch but with Marvel characters.
Oh, okay.
And it is sick. It looks so fucking sick. Like, and when I say literally Overwatch, I mean it is Overwatch. It's not created by Overwatch, I don't think, but the gameplay, everything it's Overwatch. It's 5-on-5. But you pick your Marvel characters, and then they have the team of other 5 Marvel characters, and I think there's already like 37 characters or something more. Mind you, this is a free to play game, just like Overwatch, and I'm gonna be putting so much money into it, investing into it, because
you gotta put money in it.
Because you can buy certain things, right? Like all these free to play games are free, but it's in-app purchases, right?
2K.
But
That's
yeah,
2K, yeah.
but is 2K free? Because you have to pay $60 to buy it.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, 2K is free, but you still have to pay in-app stuff to get good.
But no, it's not free though, because you have to buy the game.
No, that's what I'm saying. You have to pay for it, but
in-app stuff.
Yeah, you have to pay.
This is free, like
stuff to get
Fortnite.
Stuff.
Like Fortnite's free. Like you can download Fortnite and start playing it right now with no money invested into it, right? But you can buy skins and you can buy weapons and you can buy stuff to make yourself cooler and better, right? Same thing I think is gonna be like this game, but we'll see it because it's gonna be. I mean, there's the Hulk is in there, Moon Knight's in there, Black Panther's in there, Wolverine. Like all these sick ass characters, dude. It looks really fucking dope, and I've been watching trailers and breakdowns and just. Oh man, I'm super hyped for it. The graphics look sick, and it's gonna be on PlayStation 5. I'm gonna be playing. I can't wait. As soon as that game comes out, that's all I'm playing, bro. That's all I'm playing. Yeah, I'm super hyped for that game. That comes out like really soon, like next week, I think.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's something I'm really looking forward to. I mean, between like Creature Commando, Skeleton Crew, and this game, I'm gonna be real busy. So no one talk to me.
Yeah. No, I feel it.
Yeah.
I need to get on music. I need to sell.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, that's true. I probably should be writing.
I actually finished 2K like got to a point in the league of my league that I become a Hall of Famer.
Oh,
and like I'm kind of done with it now. So it's like I'm over it. Yeah, you can still play like online, but like I'm kind of over that too. So I'm done. 220 hours. I'm done. So like I got on it yesterday when I watched when I was listening to Inevitable by J. Cole, and I was like playing. And I was like, I'm kind of done. So I just like literally closed the game and like I just listened to the
J. Cole thing?
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, now it's the time to start this music stuff because, like I said, I want to do 12 songs next year, all 12 months. So yeah, I need to like really get on it. Because I don't have any song right now.
Yeah.
So
I think you just need to just keep releasing songs like that. Like how Russ was saying. Like you release songs, or you make songs, and then maybe you put out one song or release one song that you like, you know. But I think for you especially, you just need to be creating songs. Pushing out songs. You need to become a song machine, bro. And just be every day working on songs and doing stuff. I need to do the same thing. That's why I'm saying this to you. So I'm completely like giving up on music and stuff. And I need to get back into it because I am talented and I can do it. It's just laziness.
No, I mean, you're right, because I mean, the same thing for me. Like, I think about it like, dang, dude, like, I used to put out Above Mondays, like,
every week.
Freaking water. So it's like that, too. Like, I want to do that, too. Like, I've been listening to the Kendrick album, and obviously Inevitable, and I'm really inspired, but nothing's coming out of my pen that's good. Like, I've definitely written stuff down, but it's not, like, up to par with how I am now. Like, great segue. Like, I was just telling someone yesterday that I'm low-key afraid of my pen. My last verse that I've written was on Stevie's project. Shout out to Stevie. Channel 95 is out right now. I got a feature on there. And
I'm about to download that as soon as the podcast's over.
Huh?
I'm going to download that as soon as the podcast's over.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good, man. I have a feature on there called Run It Up. And that verse is phenomenal. And I was like blown away by like... I haven't listened to it in a minute. I wrote it back in like April or something like that, and then I recorded it, whatever. No, I did not write that in April. I'm tripping. I wrote that when we moved, so this had to be like June or July.
But isn't it cool when you like write a verse, record it, and then you forgot about it, and then
exactly.
That shit was really good.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I wrote it in like July. Cause I remember writing it in my room. Like it wasn't like at the old place where I was out in the living room. I wrote it in my room and I called Stevie. I was like, yo, like what you think of this? And he was like, that's exactly what I wanted. And then I recorded it, sent it to him, and I forgot about it. And then I knew that Channel 95 was dropping, but I didn't even think to go like back and listen to the verse. And yeah, it came out on Sunday. So Channel 95 came out on Sunday. Phenomenal project, man. You did a really good job. But that verse is crazy, dude. Like I was like, what did I say? It's like, I thank you for letting me in the booth. You know I'm under the beast. It's like it's the flow. You know I'm under the beast. My pen is ready to shoot. I'm busting out of the window, hanging out of the roof. I do again because I don't know the proof. Like it's like the way the verse went. I was like, yo, like it's crazy. So now I'm like trying to write, and I'm competing with myself. I'm not competing with anybody else. I'm competing with myself. So I'm thinking about that verse. That was the last verse. That was a dope verse. And I'm like, man, like it's not up to par. So I'm like, dang, like I'm sitting there trying to write stuff, trying to think stuff. But I definitely want to get back to Above Mondays, because that was a special time, and it was like a moment. Like it was a thing of like everybody was expecting to drop, and that was like a good moment. So I feel like especially we didn't do that in the TikTok era, and I feel like in the TikTok era it would float. That would go crazy. Yeah. So man, I'm gonna try.
It's crazy that we just missed that. Because we
were doing it every week.
We had it every week. And we had new videos and stuff. We could have been putting that on TikTok.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, that's the internet consumes something so fast. So it's like that's what it is. And shout out to my homie Cam Archer. Does it really well. Like he's really he is the epitome of quality and quantity. Yeah. Like he releases stuff really fast. Like. He just dropped a Whacked Out Murals thing. Yeah. Freaking, it just dropped, and he has a verse for it. I'm like, dang, and it was quality. It was great. Yeah. It was great. And my other homie too, Jordan Snipes. He did one in TV Off, and it's like, man, like that's how it's supposed to be consumed. But it's quality and quantity. Yeah. Which is very hard to do. Yeah. Like, yes, I could put a verse together like easily, but like. You are, you have to be. It has to be a good verse, or because that's my thing. My thing is like, some people are gonna be the first people. It's gonna be the first time they're introduced to you.
Yeah.
And you don't want to put a bad taste in people's mouth. That's why I don't do off the top first anymore. Like I'll probably do it after I did it written, but off the top it's probably definitely after you heard me do my thing.
Yeah.
Because like that's gonna be somebody's first time listening to you, bro. Like you're gonna give them their best. But anyways, I'm rambling about that. I'm just saying like next year, 2025, Above Mondays is coming back. I don't know when. Maybe February. I might hold off for all of January just to focus and grind out on music. Cause I think the world we live in is really fast paced. Cause Atlantis went fast. I think it lasted till March maybe.
Damn.
Yeah, like and I try, and it's not that it's you're gaining fans, but you also have to cater to your people you already have.
Yeah.
So if Atlantis is out 8 songs, and people have been listening to it for 2 straight months, those people that adore you and love you are like, all right, man, we got it. Like we ready for new stuff. So now the people who adore you and love you are kind of pushed away because you're focusing on new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a
I get you though.
slippery slope with this music thing. So yeah, man, I think I'm gonna take December and January to really focus.
Yeah, write as much as you can. Try to create some songs. Try to find some beats. Curate some. Yeah, that's dope though. I'm excited for you, man. Because I mean,
2025 is the year.
2025's I want.
I need $1 million by December 2025. I need $1 million. Like that's not like. I need $1 million. I need $1 million.
I need $1 million and a dog.
I need $1 million. I need $1 million to fund the next part of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're getting older, bro. Time to start having some kids and a wife. Yeah. And I can't do that on a Uber budget.
Yeah, you need to focus on getting financially stable so you can get that family, so you can start watching Christmas movies with them.
Exactly.
Which is another great transition, guys, because I want to end the episode by talking about, I want to talk about the Christmas movies, but I do have some UFC stuff I want to go over before we go out, because...
Shout out to Friendsmas, December 14th. I'm saying that like everybody's invited. Not everybody's invited. But we are having a... I think Drew will bring his camera, so we'll do a thing. We'll do a thing. December 14th, Friendsmas.
Yeah, it'll be dope. So, so we'll talk about some Christmas movies, but before that, this weekend, which sucks because I'm not going to be able to really watch it. I'm going to figure out a way to watch it because I'm going to be working an event on Saturday, but the UFC 310 is happening, and it's actually a really fucking stacked card. I was going to tell you, the main event is Alexander Pantoja versus this guy called, Kai Asakura. And he is in one championship, he was in one championship in Japan as a fighter. And he was like the champion over there. Really good, talented guy. It's his debut in the UFC and he's fighting for the championship belt. That's how good this guy is.
I mean, that's Alex Pereira.
No, Alex Pereira came in and had to fight like 4 people.
Oh, really? I thought he just went straight for Izzy.
No, he knocked out Sean Strickland before he fought Izzy. He fought a few people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought Alex was and that's cool for him.
Yeah, so he's coming in straight to the UFC title, which is crazy.
Well, they got him. We don't have our phones.
I think, I'm pretty sure he's an underdog. But yeah, because Alexander Pantoja is a beast. But so Alexander Pantoja beat Brandon Moreno.
Yeah. I know that. Yeah.
So, Pantoja, yeah. So that's the main event, but then there's also so the co-main event is the one that I wanted to talk about, which is interesting. It's Shavkat Rakhmonov, right? Which is the boogeyman of the UFC, 18-0 undefeated or 16-0 undefeated, 100% finishing rate. This guy's a monster.
Is he a champion?
He's not, but so here's the thing. He was like an up and coming guy, just like it's like you know Hamza Chimaev.
Yeah.
Hamza Chimaev is the scariest guy in the UFC probably, right? Besides like Islam maybe. Shavkat's right there with Hamza. They're both scary, but he's from Kazakhstan, which is like, it's weird because they're like Russian and Asian. He looks like...
Oh, yes. Okay, so I know. Yeah.
It's that guy.
Okay,
so he's undefeated, 100% finishing rate. He was supposed to fight Bilal Muhammad for the championship, okay, on this fight card. Bilal Muhammad got injured. His toe got injured. He had to get surgery. So he's out. Now... Shavkat is in America. He's ready to fight for this card. He wanted to fight the champion. Champion's hurt. So they're trying to find someone else to fight him. He said, I just watched an interview with him today. He said that no one in the top 15 wanted to fight him. Like, everyone was scared. Kamaru Usman didn't want to fight him.
Yeah.
Like, all these different people didn't want to fight him. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But no one wanted to fight him. But guess who stepped up? Freaking your guy, Ian Machado Gary. Undefeated Ian Gary.
Whoa!
Yeah. Great fucking fight.
Oh.
Ian Gary also undefeated.
Oh.
Undefeated versus undefeated.
This is interesting.
Great fight. Now,
That's really interesting.
What's even
actually
crazier is
I did not expect you to say that name.
So Ian Gary was supposed to fight. He was supposed to fight Joaquin Buckley next week, and at another fight card.
At the one we're supposed
we're supposed to watch, right?
Okay, yeah.
Now Ian Gary, he's been calling out Colby Covington for a while.
That's next week though.
That's what I'm getting at. So, Ian Gary has been calling out Colby Covington. Fight me, you little bitch. Like, blah, you suck, you're scared, blah, blah, all this stuff. Colby came out and talked shit about Ian's wife, talked about Ian, talked about, like, a bunch of stuff, like, made videos, talking shit, and Ian's like, fight me then, motherfucker, like, fight me, let's go. Like, we're fighters, let's fight. You want to talk about me, let's fight. Like, Ian's trying to get him. Now, the fight isn't happening, whatever reason, like, Colby won't sign, won't agree, whatever. So Ian ends up taking a fight with Joaquin Buckley because that's the only person that was like available. So he's like, fuck it, whatever, I'll fight Joaquin Buckley. I know it'll be a good fight. I know I could probably walk through this guy. Joaquin's good. He's up there, right? But he's not like, it's not going to be probably a tough challenge for him. It'll probably be it would still be a good fight, but not that crazy, right? So Ian's supposed to fight Joaquin next week. Bilal Muhammad gets injured. Shavkat needs someone to step up. Ian's like, I'll fight him. Like, no, fuck that. Because now he's getting a chance to be like, okay, you were just about to fight with the champion. If I beat you, I'm taking your spot now. Yeah. Which is a great move by Ian, right? So he's like, fuck it, I'll fight Shavkat. And everyone's afraid to fight Shavkat. And he's putting up his undefeated record against it. But if he pulls it off, it'd be fucking crazy. But also, Shavkat's that dude. So maybe Shavkat just beats him. But either way, great fucking match. Now, here's the funny part. Because Ian left next week's fight card to fight this week against Shavkat, that left Joaquin Buckley, who was the main event next week, without a dance partner. Guess who steps up to fight him?
Yeah,
out of nowhere. Colby Covington.
Oh, that's
after
the fight.
He just been saying he couldn't fight. Ian's been trying to fight him. He was supposed to fight. Ian wanted to fight him on that fight card, and he said he couldn't fight. But now that Ian's over here, now all of a sudden he can fight on that fight card. So he's such a bitch. Colby's such a bitch, dude. He's bitch bait, bro. He's scared.
Dang.
And so Ian was like, so Ian had an interview with Ariel Helwani yesterday, and Ariel Helwani started asking about it. And he's like, I knew you were gonna ask me about this. And he's like, I'm seething. I hate this dude. Sucks, dude. He's such a coward. He's such a bitch, bro. Like, basically saying all that, not his way. I said it.
I mean, that's crazy though. I mean, if you're a fighter, somebody's calling you out. Why don't you?
Especially, he's talked shit about you. Like like Colby made videos talking shit about his wife and about his kid and about all this stuff. Like, I gotta take your head off, bro. I want to kill you. You know. And we could do it. And I'm saying, fight me this week. And now that I'm not fighting that week, now you can fight that week. Like, that's some bitch.
Yeah. Side note about that, real quick. This has nothing to do with that. Yeah. But I just recently seen a video on TikTok about your boy John Jones and Daniel Cormier. I've never seen that.
You never seen their feud?
I've never seen that. God. And I just seen it, and I just seen
the part where they're on ESPN where they're like, they're both getting interviewed in separate rooms, and
John Jones
they think the camera's off,
and he's like. I don't know.
You'll never kill me. You'll never kill me.
Dan, he says like something.
I'll kill
he's
you.
Like, yes, and I was like,
I'll kill you with my bare hands.
Oh shit!
Like,
and then they were like, oh, the cameras are off, and I was like, oh, they didn't know.
No, they didn't know.
I was like, yo, John Jones is a maniac, bro.
Yeah, I know.
John Jones is a maniac.
Psycho, dude. Yeah. Do you know that? Like, you should rewatch.
I watched the fight too. They had the whole thing.
Yeah. The fight's good.
They had the. It was like 10 minutes. Like it was like a lead up, and then they had like.
You saw when they got into a fight at the like.
Yes, yeah, and then they showed the fight where
they talked so much shit.
Yeah, it's like
did they show like John Jones when he got like when he. I think they're supposed to have a rematch. I think that's afterwards, maybe.
No, they just showed that
they had a rematch, and John Jones like tested positive for steroids, and there's a part where DC finds out. Dana's like telling him, and DC's like, "Fuck!" Like he's pissed. Like he starts.
That he can't fight him.
Yeah. to get that back, and then then the second fight was John Jones won again. I think John Jones knocked him out in the second one.
Dude, that's crazy. But that just goes to show, because you're talking about Ian Gary, Kobe Covington talking about Ian Gary, and Ian Gary is like, I'll kill him. Like, it's like, I think they. They feel that way. Yeah, like some people, because there's fights where they respect each other. But like that John Jones one, that's personal. Like I feel like that Ian Gary, whenever he gets a chance to fight Kobe, because it's gonna be very personal. Like even Alex and Izzy, when Izzy won the second time, that was personal. When he was like when he did it for his son. This one.
And then when Izzy dropped down.
Yeah, I'm tripping out. That was Alex to what is his name? John Hill? Jordan Hill? Joel?
Something Hill. Jamal
Hill, when he did that. But yeah, I think that's crazy, man. Like we watch it all the time. Oh, and another side note, when I think of UFC, I think of Gladiators. How they are like. Yeah.
I mean, they're monitoring
watching the Gladiator movies. It's like, dang, dude, they have it's kill or be killed. Like you have no other choice. But
you're locked in a cage with someone who's trying to kill you, so you have to. It's kill or be killed.
Yeah, which is crazy. So I'm excited. I thought because. I said December 14th because of Kobe Covington, but I didn't know all of this. I just thought he was a big name, and I was like, let's do it at my house. Like we can watch it at our house.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this fight card to see what happens, because I think Ian Gary's in a good spot. Because if he wins, obviously he has a title shot. But if he loses, he's not in a bad spot either, because he fought the scariest guy in the division in a short notice replacement fight. And if he loses, let's say Kobe wins, then he still gets a Kobe fight. Or if Kobe loses, he still gets a Kobe fight. So no matter what, he's in a good situation. Yeah. So I feel like it's gonna be good.
I want to bet. I want to bet on that. I want to bet on this. I want to bet on the Asian guy. I want to bet on Ian. I feel like that. I feel like that's a possibility to happen.
Well, Ian Gary's fighting the Asian dude. Ian Gary's fighting Shavkat.
No, the other Asian guy from Pantoja.
Pantoja.
Yeah.
Kai Sakura,
Yeah, because
Kai versus
I feel like that would be a good bet. That could be a good bet, just because I know how good Ian is, and he can take it slow. So he does.
But Shavkat is.
He is.
They've sparred together before too, which is crazy. Really? Yeah, so they kind of know each other. So that's one thing they were talking about on this week. Every fight week, right? They have all the talk that I watch leading up to it, and they're talking about how Ian knows something that we don't know, and Shavkat knows something that we don't know, because they both trained with each other. So they know more than we know about each other and how this fight's gonna go. You know?
Yeah.
Because they've tested each other. They know what it is, but you never know with sparring footage and stuff. You never know with sparring and stuff.
I don't know, man. It's crazy because the last few UFC fights that we've watched, they've all gone how they were supposed to go.
Yeah.
But we've had moments where they just how? Alex, Izzy with Strickland, there's a lot of things where you're like, what? So I'm like, we're due for moments.
And it's the last fight card of the year.
I think we're due.
The last pay-per-view of the year.
Next week is it?
This week, or this Saturday is the last pay-per-view of the year. The Kobe Covington one's a fight night.
So really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a free fight card.
Dang.
But it's still gonna be.
It had names on there though.
It's not gonna be Apex though.
It had names on there though. It had Kobe. It had somebody else that's pretty big.
I don't know who's on.
It had a few. Oh, Mackenzie Dern is on that.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a good fight card next week, but this week is a stacked card.
Yeah.
This week it's Alexander Pantoja, Kai Sakura, Ian versus Shavkat. There's also Bryce Mitchell on this card.
Oh, your boy.
There's also.
Was that him in that video with the scammer? That looked like him.
I do look like him. That's funny. That's not him. That wasn't him. But Bryce Mitchell's on this card. Aljamain Sterling's on the prelims.
Oh,
that's
wow.
That's how stacked this card is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
On the prelims.
Dang, you're not gonna watch it.
I'm gonna still figure out a way. I'll figure out a way.
Well, I'll try to go a little harder on Uber and try to get some bet money.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's going to be a pretty good card to bet.
It's going to be a really good card. So, I don't know. I'm excited for that. That's going to be super sick. And then, yeah, man, the Chargers are doing good. We're in the playoffs for sure. You know what's so dumb? The Chargers won the last 5 out of their 6 games, and guess which game they lost? The game that I went to, the Ravens game. We lost 1 game out of the last 6 games, and I was the one that I was there. But whatever, we won this week. We beat. I forgot who we beat this week. But we won, and we're like the 4th or 5th seed in the playoffs.
Yeah,
so it's pretty good, looking good.
The only other thing that we gotta talk about is Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, he just announced a stadium tour.
Now.
With SZA. That's it.
Now, it gets deeper than this.
Yes.
This man, Duckworth, this man, Kendrick Lamar, is a psychopath. He's up there with John Jones and them.
You think so?
I just saw this on TikTok, and I was like, my mind is blown. Guess where Kendrick's going on his tour? Just guess.
Only stadium tours?
Yeah, but
only stadiums.
Guess it's a pivotal. It's one pivotal.
I'm sure Toronto.
He's gonna be playing at the Blue Jays Stadium, and somebody just pointed out that Drake's never performed there before.
That's hilarious.
So Kendrick Lamar is going to be there playing multiple diss tracks to this man in his own hometown
at the biggest stadium.
At the biggest stadium that Drake's never been at.
He's like,
that's crazy, bro. Like.
And with all the security of Compton, with the whole city of Compton on his back.
He don't. Yes, like this. Okay, so after watching that, I was like, Kendrick's a maniac. He's not gonna need Toronto security. He's going to bring Compton with him. Yeah. Like Drake's probably gonna try to do his thing, but he's going to bring I don't know if you heard the album, but like there's dudes on there that are like real niggas. Like this dude named Young Threat, like. He has
there's like gangster
some real niggas in there. So I'm like, if he brings them with him and Drake tries to bring his Toronto homies.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Hey, what they say over there? It's getting, I don't know. But anyways, I just thought that was crazy, and I thought that was a maniac move. And the thing is, like, it's like, I think Kendrick can sell out by himself. But he's bringing SZA. Yeah. That stadium is gonna be packed, bro. Yeah. Like.
And who else knows? So it's TDE.
Yeah, it's TDE. So they might even bring Baby Keem, PG Lang. They might even bring.
Absol, J-Rock,
Schoolboy Q. Like, dude.
Isaiah Rashad.
My God, bro. Like. Yeah. Man, dude.
That's just that's like the main event and the co-main event.
Yeah,
right?
So it's gonna be more.
Openers.
Or the maniac of him knows people in Toronto that he'll bring on would be even more disrespectful.
That'd be crazy. People that hate Drake.
Yeah, like
yeah, that's why.
Kendrick. Listen, I'm just guessing at this point, guys. I'm guessing at this point. Just imagine, Kendrick brings out Weeknd, Justin Bieber. They're from Canada. So he brings out those big heavy hitters. Just to spite.
The Weeknd would be crazy.
Just to spite this man.
The Weeknd is possible. I think
Justin Bieber is a reach. But the Weeknd is possible.
But Weeknd is possible because Drake doesn't like him, and that would be perfect.
But Justin Bieber is a Canadian treasure. Yeah. But like that man is maniacal.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, Justin, what's good with you, man? Like, hey, I'm gonna be in Canada, bro. You trying to pull up? And Justin, I think Justin knows what's going on, but maybe his loyalty isn't to Drake. So he's like, I'll go to a Kendrick concert, and he does Baby or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Or I don't know. Like, I don't think he would do that.
I don't think Justin Bieber would, but I definitely.
I don't think he would do that. But like that, I feel like that man.
He's gotta bring like everyone that. It'd be funny, like Rick Ross.
To Canada?
Yeah, like Rick Ross.
They actually.
The Weeknd, Steve Lacy. All the people that like Drake has like this or like doesn't like.
Man, dude, I'm curious. I'm curious to see. Like I don't care about any other stop on that tour. I'm curious to see what Toronto's gonna look like.
Well, they're coming to LA. You want to go?
I'm down, actually.
Tickets are gonna be crazy.
Starts at $50.
It's a stadium, so.
It starts at $50.
Okay.
I think they go on sale Friday. I think.
It's at where's that again? Over here. I think it was somewhere big over here.
I think it's at the Forum. It's a stadium. I think it's gonna be at the Crypto probably.
Oh, it is. It's at SoFi.
Oh, SoFi.
Oh,
where you went? Oh, yeah.
So
I'm actually down, yeah, because I after seeing Lupe, I was like, dang, dude, I really like this. But these stadiums I think are better because you can sit down.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can watch everybody else, and then once Kendrick gets, you can stand up.
And the screen, you can. It's gonna be.
Yeah, so I might be down.
We should try to go.
I might be down.
It's not till like March or something, so.
Yeah.
So we can definitely make it.
But
cool, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Someone else might be on tour.
J. Cole? Cole Blooded? He don't have an album?
No. I got an NDA, so I'll tell you off of this.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
So I gotta figure out.
World,
I gotta figure out.
Trapping at my shows and the hoes love it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about that real quick.
What?
Friday Night Lights on
Apple
Music and Spotify. How fucking good was that,
bro? You haven't been watching Inevitable.
I know.
I'm gonna just send you my link.
Send me the link.
But bro, this last episode was so dope, dude. Because he was talking about Born Sinner and like the time. It's crazy because everything he's saying, I'm going through.
Yeah.
Like the time with the Lupe thing, and he's like, oh man, like like
and stuff like.
Yeah, like he was performing first, everything like that. You know what I mean? And then this time around, like he's done with his first album, and he's trying to do his next album. And he's like, man, like I caught a writer's block. Everything I'm writing doesn't sound good. Blah 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 blah. And he made like a few records in between Born Sinner and. It's like for me, like I'm like, dang, dude, I'm gonna stop. Like I don't know what I'm gonna write, whatever. So it's just dope like that. But I say all that to say, he made a song. I forget the song's name already. Dang, sorry, I'm my phone. But he wrote the song about his step pops, and like he was crying on the audio thing. Like he was like legit, like he was teared up. Everything. It was like, bro, like Eve was like, bro, like you good, like he's literally like.
Is it a video or?
No, it's audio. It's audio. So he's like. You can hear him, and he's you know how you like how you talking, but you are choked up. He's talking like that. And I'm like, dang, this is the realest thing. Like
anyone's done.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan too. So it's like, you see your favorite artist vulnerable like that. It's like dope. That is, but it is dope, man. I'm really like. I'm really invested in it. Like I watch it like a movie. Like like not watch it. I
listen to it like you're
listening. I'm listening to it, and I'm literally visualizing because I know J. Cole, I know Eve, and I don't know them, but I know what they're like. Even I went even further. I follow Scott Laser, which is the guy who's doing the engineering for it, and I'm like I just follow him so I can see what he looks like, so I can picture the room in my head. You know what I mean? That's It's really dope. So to listen to this and then listen to what they're dropping after, it makes it so much better, dude. Makes it so much better. Literally,
it's going. It's like
in order. Yeah. So it starts with the come up, like how they became what they became.
But they don't have to come up and warm up and.
No, it's on. It's on DSPs.
It is?
Yeah, that's how they're dropping it. Yeah, that's how they're dropping it. So the come up was first, and then they talked about it, and then they actually didn't drop the come up. They just talked about the come up.
The come up I have.
No, it's on there. But the first they talked about it, the come up, and then they didn't drop. And then they talked about the warm up, and then they dropped after they talked about that. They dropped the come up and the warm up.
Shit, that's right.
And then when they did that, everybody was like Friday Night Lights, and then Friday Night Lights came out, and then boom, they dropped Friday Night Lights, and then now they're on Born Sinner, and now I went to listen to Born Sinner again, and then I think they're gonna do.
I mean, they have to do all those albums,
They're not gonna do everyone. I think they stopped. After 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Okay. But man, it's good, man. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, you send that to me, please. I want to listen to it.
Yeah, it's freaking, it's phenomenal. Amazing. I mean, I can just send you the link. I did it for my brother. Well, my little brother Jimmy. I sent him the link, and then.
I was gonna say, I don't listen to that.
Yeah, I sent him the link, and then what you do is we'll do it right now before I leave. It give me a code. Like give me a code, and I'll put it in, and then you'll have like. It forever, yeah. Cool. So all you have to do is just go on and listen to it.
Okay, dope. Hell yeah, I'm excited for that. Well, you know what I didn't do?
What?
Plug my laptop in.
Oh shoot!
Well, we got everything up until then.
Until the J. Cole part?
No, yeah. I mean, we got most of it. It's still recording. We're just gonna have to use the audio from the camera.
Oh, okay.
That's the last part, but let me get the charger. Yeah.
And the light goes. So we gotta wrap up, guys.
Yeah. Well, technical difficulties. Apparently, this episode didn't really record. I don't even know I'm holding the mic still because I don't think it's not even recording right now.
Yeah,
but
it's alright. It's alright.
We'll say this, guys. We had a lot to talk about. We talked about a lot. I'm gonna work on recovering the audio, and hopefully the audio still came out nice and good and clear. And you know, we'll still figure it out next week.
Yeah.
You know, I forgot my charger this week.
I forgot.
I always forget
Yeah,
something.
we got a lot. We forgot a lot. I forgot my stand.
Yeah, it's just we're making it work, guys. We're making it work.
Yeah.
I still haven't got a table yet. We're gonna get the table going.
It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like podcasts. People harp on podcasts, but man, it's a lot of work, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot of work. So, but yeah, guys. Top 5 Christmas movies, real quick. Just
yeah. Top 5 Christmas movies for me.
I already know yours. Yours are easy.
All 3 Santa Claus movies. Sorry, and 2 Home Alones.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 Home Alones, and then honorable mention. The Rock, Red One, baby. It just popped up right there, baby. Red One, right there, man. Red One is freaking phenomenal. I can't wait till it goes on. It's probably gonna go on like Netflix or something. No Underwear and The Rock Johnson.
And then for me, Jingle All the Way has to be up there.
Oh, that's 7.
Okay, yeah, Jingle All the Way.
That's a great. Ooh, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. That has to go. That's 6. And then
I might watch Hawkeye again because Hawkeye's good.
Hawkeye's good. Yeah, Hawkeye's good.
Let me see. There was one more that I was thinking of.
That's good. You got me. I forgot about Hawkeye. Hawkeye's good.
I guess
Jingle All the Way is
Spider-Man's kind of a...
Jingle All the Way is a classic.
Oh, Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
shit.
takes place during Christmas.
Okay.
I might watch that again. The Grinch, but with the Tyler the Creator soundtrack.
I've never watched that.
The animated one.
I'm excited to watch that
That was
this year. Because I got Peacock, so I'm going to watch it. Pause.
Yeah, well. Damn, there were some other ones that I was like thinking of earlier, but yeah, you know, Christmas movies, get in the spirit, guys. We're in the spirit, even though our podcast is falling apart in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
You know?
I will say.
It will be bright and cheery next time. We do at least have these lights.
I will say,
These are
Jingle
both
All the
beautiful.
Way is one of the classic joints.
Yeah.
So that's good. And
we're gonna have a merry Christmas this year, guys. December's gonna be really good to us. We got Creature Commando. We got What If Season 2. We got Skeleton Crew. We got
Craven.
Next week. We got a lot of stuff coming up, guys. So stay tuned for that. You already know what it is. And new music, new shows, new projects, new stuff. Remember to like, remember to follow. Our podcast is falling apart, but we love you guys. If you watch this far, we love you so much.
If you watch it this far, bro.
Yeah.
You're
witnessing some trash going on here.
Yeah.
But we love you. Until next time. Next week will be awesome. Tune in for that.
Peace.
All right, we love you guys. Peace.